Hello, Joss here. So, this isn't exactly part of PPL training, but in March last year I was offered the opportunity to fly in this, a Yakovlev 52. This is a Soviet aircraft which was designed as a military training aircraft, and it still flies today as a very capable aerobatic plane, able to withstand up to 7 Gs. It's powered by a 9-cylinder radial engine, which gives it a very meaty sound. The kind of sound that makes you go, oh, yeah. So I got to fly with Ben. He's a commercial pilot who's plied his trade flying cargo 747s around the world. Ben owns the Yak, and he's always looking to fly it every opportunity he gets. So before we start, Ben gets me strapped in and explains some of the systems and how the aircraft works. One of the things he advises me is that the magnetos, these are the electrical generators attached to the engine, they can only be turned on from the back seat, so he points them out and he'll let me know when to turn them on before the engine starts. Cool.
Gear, flaps, engine start and brakes are all air driven. And also air doesn't freeze, hydraulic fluid does. Because they would operate these in series. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Don't look inside the plane. As he goes into the loop, just look back and go with it.
Yeah.
And it's a very exhilarating feeling.
Definitely. Is it worth looking at? Because I know that I've seen aerobatic pilots look out to the side as well. Is that worth doing?
Checking wings level.
Yeah. Okay, so just look up and follow it around.
That's to stop them from doing this.
Right, gotcha.
It's another way of doing a barrel roll, really.
Right. Cool.
Alright, Josh, so now air's on. Yes. Parking brakes set. And also VHF intercom landing gear, engine instruments on. Yeah. Battery generator ignition on. Cowl flaps closed, gears down and locked. So what I do now, I move the primer to the left and I prime the manifold, or the main pipe they call it. I'm just looking for a bit of movement there so we know there's fuel in it.
Yep.
Now I've got to prime the actual primer itself. Okay, we give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I leave it open so when the engine fires I give it another one.
Right.
Okay, so throttle is set, cowl flaps now open. In case there's a fire, it just blows everything through.
Sure.
There quite often is a fire, you just don't see it.
Very reassuring.
Okay, ready to start clear?
Yeah. TV.
Okay.
So do you need mags on 1 and 2 now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mags 1+2. That would explain it. At least it fired, yeah.
Right, 1 and 2 set. So it was around about now that this plane really began to make an impression on me. With that radial engine up front burbling away and rattling the whole plane, the Soviet influence really began to shine through. There's an almost industrial quality to the way the plane is built, which favours function over form. That makes you feel like you're sat in a vehicle which is absolutely rock solid and will not let you down. So here, Ben continues to talk through the after start items, and he was fantastic at telling me what was going on and also explaining some of the quirks of this aircraft, such as how the taxiing and differential braking works differently to Western aircraft. As we skip forward and prepare for takeoff, one of the remarkable things that stood out was how gentle this aircraft is at low speed. Its stall speed is just below 50 knots. The economy cruising speed is at 100 knots, which is just a little bit faster than the Piper Tomahawks we fly at the school. Now it's hard to convey this on video, but we take off at about 80 knots and climb out before turning towards the Black Isle. We also have a little bit of fun along the way. Coming up next, we do a high energy turn which peaks at about 4 Gs, followed by a 0 G arc. If you look closely, you'll see dirt and dust floating up inside the cockpit. Keep an eye on the G meter on top of the instrument panel. After that, we circled over the Black Isle for about 5 to 10 minutes, looking for some clear skies to perform a full loop. However, the cloud coverage just didn't quite open up enough for us, so we called up Inverness Air Traffic Control and made sure there was no air traffic near the airport, so we could have a bit of fun and do this. And that brings us to the end of my flight in this Yak 52. So a massive thank you again to Ben for taking me up. Hopefully there will be a next time with better weather, and hopefully next time I'll be ready to stomach a bit more aerobatics. Now if you want to see the full uncut video of my flight with Ben, then check out the link in the description or click in the top corner there for a video with all of my footage from the flight with no voiceover or anything, just the raw footage and raw sound. So that's it for this video. In the next video we're going to be back to PPL training and doing stall training, which was definitely eye-opening. So until the next time, thank you all very much for watching, take care out there, and I will catch you all later.